This is a 10 euro note. This is 1 euro. This is 2 euro. And this is 50 cents. Now, what did these things have in common? They're money. You can use these to buy anything you can within the EU countries. You cannot unfortunately use this money to go to America and purchase, but you can exchange it for different valuta. Alright, that's one thing for sure money can do. Now, when I think of the word money, right, I think often of wealthiness, being super duper rich, having all sorts of money without any worries. Well, one thing I can guarantee you, you're wrong. I'll keep it very honest. I get paid out every single month by YouTube. I get a nice salary. Keeping it very honest, I ain't gonna lie like these other YouTubers. Oh, I don't make enough money. Definitely donate. I'm not like that, alright? The day that this YouTube thing of mine won't work out and I can't financially take care of the stuff that I really need, then I'll go get a real job. A lot of YouTubers are just, I want to say, not necessarily lazy, but they get too comfortable. Alright, they think stuff is eventually handed out to them if they put a little bit of work in their stuff. Now, that's just not how I think. Alright, and I've never had an actual job. Most of these YouTubers nowadays that are full time, so most of them have had a real job, but I haven't. Well, I got fired from my job 2 weeks ago. God damn it! So yeah, I think I had a job, but it wasn't paid. I know people often consider a job when you only get paid, but it's not always the case. My job was taking care of seals, and that's not my job anymore, is it? Money, man. Look, I'm just keep it very honest. Like I said, I get paid out every month, and it doesn't do a lot for me, to be quite fair. You know why I, most of the time, never use my money? I kind of like to keep it up and pile it up and save it. For multiple reasons. Let's say, for example, my mom and dad can't afford this mortgage anymore. Then I'm there to help them. I could have spent so much money on expensive stuff, etc., clothing, whatever, jewelry, and I have in the past. Keeping it very honest, I have spent money on clothing, a couple of pieces of jewelry. Never wear them anymore, swear to God. You hardly see me wearing any like designer stuff in videos. Outside the videos, just I've come to the conclusion that there's no point in buying certain stuff just to impress other people that don't even know of my existence, that don't even care about who I am. They're like, oh yeah, it's got a nice shoe, but what does he want to prove? What is he trying to prove? I've come to the conclusion wearing expensive stuff, spending this 10 euro is worth nothing. It actually isn't worth nothing, because what makes this 10 euro worth? Because there's 10 euro goddamn stamped on it. But no, what I'm trying to say is, money actually doesn't necessarily make me happy. I just, since, I've been doing this YouTube for full time, I really haven't cared that much. I haven't come to the conclusion that, I get paid out every month, I'm on top of the world. No, not at all. I keep it realistic. I've always said to myself, it can eventually stop, and I know for a fact one day it's going to stop. I just obviously wish not now, as it is going super duper well for me. It's been doing pretty well for the past couple of 3 years. Been doing this whole YouTube thing basically since I was a little kid. Started from 14. I'm almost 19. God damn, I'm getting old, right? I know. But let me know down in the comments, when you think of the word money, what does it mean for you? Does it have any value? Regardless, let's put the sides away of the money has value itself. What value does it have for you? Does money necessarily make you happy? I mean, I'll keep it honest. Money can buy you nice things. Yeah, it can definitely. I mean, hey, if let's say, for example, you make, that's a random number. Let's say you make 120,000, 150,000 a year. That's a god awful lot of money. My God, that's a lot of money, my man. That's a lot. That's cool, right? But does it necessarily make you happy? No, it doesn't have to necessarily make you happy, because in order for you to obtain that type of money, you probably have to work super duper hard and very long hours for that. Alright, let me just keep it very real. And I've come to the conclusion as well, just in the past, I let this money thing get to my head, and I thought that I was on top of the world. I'm keeping it very honest here, and just being very honest with you guys. I'm not lying. I thought the money at that certain time I was making, I was better than the rest of the people. And that's the thing you should never think and never should do. Doesn't matter how much money you make, you should never think you're better than another person. You should never think you are much nicer because you've got more money or you have money. That's the worst thing you can possibly think, is being one of those people and think, yep, I'm a great person because I make money. If you don't make money, you're a loser. Unfortunately, you have a lot of these people, And I swear to God, it just pisses me off when I see these adverts of, are you sick and tired of working for a boss 9 to 5? God damn it, just because someone works for a boss doesn't mean that they necessarily have a bad life. Not everyone wants to become a millionaire. Not everyone has that mindset. Not everyone cares. And people often think people that have a 9 to 5 job, and I'm talking about these people often, is the people that are promoting companies to push their product to the others with, if you want to become rich as I do, look at me. I only rented this villa for this video, but I'm going to pretend like it's mine, and I'm going to show you that I made $50,000 last month on this and this and that. But man, it takes knowledge to do those kind of things. As a beginner, you can't just make 20, 25, 40k in a month. If you need to know what you're doing. And if they tell you that you should pay them for you to show what you have to do, that's BS, my guy. You can literally just search on Google how to make money instead of paying $1,000 to some person who thinks he's rich, but a matter of fact, it's all just, I'm not saying it's a scam, it's just fake, my man. No one in their life can make in the first month 40, 60k without any knowledge. Doesn't matter if you studied a certain subject or not. You have to know when it goes up and down, and it's all basically guesswork. At the end of the day, it comes to luck and guess. Gosh, I don't even know. God damn it, I don't even know where I was at. I swear to God, I talk about one thing and then I go to the another subject. I actually forgot what I said. God damn it, what? Oh yes, talking about that, right? Not everyone wants to become a millionaire. I'll keep it real. I've had so many times that I thought, you know what, I want to become a millionaire. But then on the other hand, do I have to be a millionaire to have fun in life? I mean, sure, you got $1 million. That's a lot of money. Unless you spend a lot of money every time, because then it becomes less. But is it really worth it, man? Money in the rest of our life? Like I said, I don't think I necessarily want to become a millionaire later. I mean, sure, it would be probably awesome. Not having to worry about my mortgage every month, not having to worry about payments and stuff, etc. That'd be cool. But it's not the most important thing in life. I mean, what's the point of being rich and wealthy if you have no one to be around with that you like, no one being around you because of who you are? Because that's the dangerous part. Let me say, you just won the jackpot, right? $44 million. Don't know why. Just thought it was a nice number. You're going to unfortunately attract certain people that would never, from there in the start, people that never knew who you highly likely were until you won the jackpot. People unfortunately don't care about who you are. They simply care about your earnings. You made $44 million. You can be friends with goddamn anyone. Bill Gates, hell, probably, yeah. Although, I don't know about that. Money, my man, I swear to God, money can make you do weird things. Like I said, I've been there as well. Spent money on stuff what I'm looking at now. Why in God's name do I have it? A great example in my background right now is Dolce & Gabbana shoes. I spent $1,000, converted from euros to dollars. I'm me looking out like, God damn, what a waste of goddamn money. I don't even wear these shoes. I swear to God, I don't even wear them. The last time I wore them was probably 7 or 8 months ago. I kid you guys not. There are some purchases where I'm like, what was the point of that? You know, and when I buy certain things, I swear to God, I do. I only buy them when they are on discount. I never pay the full price because I'm not stupid. I don't want to pay the full price for a product that I know I can get for half the price later. It's all hype and built around it, but be humble, my man. I've definitely come to the conclusion, and I've lost it all. Trust me, I've lost it all, my man. I've been there, and it isn't fun. You're thinking you're on top of the world, you're making money, and then bam, it all disappears, and then you wonder like, oh my God, where did it go? You stupid idiot. You spent it all. That's where it went. It went into other people's pockets while you thought you were making yourself look rich. Yet you became poor every time because you give these companies that are billion-dollar plus companies already, you're giving them money for free. You know what I mean? I've come to that conclusion a long time ago, and that's why I stopped also buying designer. That's why I stopped caring about having the latest items. And you'll notice a lot of times in my videos, I wear this, I wear pants that maybe are a year too old, but I honestly couldn't care really if people think it's, oh, look, he's wearing the same shirt. Yeah, well, I don't really care. I just like the shirt, or I don't want to be one of those people that spend money on a certain item that has a little logo on it, and when it's the same material as the other shirt, it's just a different name branding. You know what I mean? And I've let the money come to my head eventually in the past. I have, and that was that. And I can tell you one thing: I was an asshole back in the days, man. I'll keep it very honest with this YouTube thing while I was at school, man. I was not a nice kid at all. No, my man. My head was big. I know my head is, you know me. I let the ego go to my head. I think that I was better than the rest of those people, those kids at school, my teachers, because I was making money. That was the only thing that I cared about. Money, money, money. I wasn't focused at school, but I finally found out this YouTube thing is nice and all, but it's going to stop eventually one day, and I know it for a fact. So I need to have a backup plan. It's nice and all, because you'll notice a lot of these YouTubers, especially in the Netherlands, most of them haven't finished their school. Because most of them start this whole YouTube thing at the age of 14, 15, and then eventually they succeed to a certain point that they are even like, well, I'm making 20 grand a month, I might as well stop school. You should never stop school regardless of what you're making. I always say, if the certain thing you're doing at the moment is not working anymore, you need a goddamn backup plan. Even if that means you gotta go get a 9 to 5 job, hey, as long as you can provide yourself financially, take care of your family, then what else do you really need, my man? You don't need millions of dollars to be happy. You don't. Because what people often don't realize is trying to get to that certain amount of money is stressful enough yet alone. Now, I can imagine only having that $1 million in your hand. God, it must be amazing. Oh, it gotta be defo. But it doesn't necessarily make all your problems go away. It doesn't necessarily have to make you happy. But unfortunately, it does attract certain type of people, and I can tell you from my experience, it has, defo. Because my stupid bum showed the world that, look, I got a nice pair of shoes, I got this and that. And you shouldn't, honestly. You shouldn't trick people into making them like you because you have certain things, instead of them not liking who you actually are. Alright? Just keep it humble. This thing, it's just paper. For some people, I don't even know how much dollars this is. 10 euro nowadays? What, 11, 12, 14 dollars maybe? Canadian, $16 maybe? I don't know, but I don't care about money that much. Oh, but look, you got 4 ads. Yeah, but goddammit, it's my full-time job, alright? I need a little bit of money anyways. It's quite ironic. I don't care about money. Let's put 4 ads in the videos. Stop complaining, my man. You do the exact same. Stop moaning about the ad. Just skip to the end of the video and then go back and it won't play. Don't do that, please. Please don't do that. I actually don't even think that works. I don't think that works anymore, actually. I don't know, but I was like a life hack a year or two ago on YouTube. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below. It definitely is nice to know that I am secure at my age. And I'm like, okay, I'm good, because it's a struggle being financially stable at this age. And I'm very fortunate, keeping it very honest, I'm very fortunate to be able to have this YouTube thing as a actual hobby and turned it into a thing where I can make money off. It's incredible. It's a very fortunate thing. And I wouldn't have mind having to work at the Jumbo. I mean, the strange thing is, well, it's not strange at all, but the funny thing is, before I made my YouTube channel, I actually already had a plan of working at a store nearby to make a bit of money, but I had to be 16, I think, and I was 14, so I had to wait like a year plus. But then eventually my YouTube started popping off, and I was like, well, I guess I don't need that job right now. And that showed me like, oh, whoa, that's crazy. If this YouTube thing definitely doesn't work eventually, oh yeah, I'll definitely work at a place to get a bit of cash. You'll never see me beg for you guys to donate to me, because goddamn, I don't like donations. I've said it in the past as well. I don't feel comfortable with people donating. I don't like it. It just feels, not necessarily too easy, but I'm like, why? I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything. I appreciate you for watching my videos. I'd rather make money on my videos by people watching it than donating to me. I don't feel comfortable with donations. It makes me just, I don't know. I'm probably one of the few creators that just don't feel comfortable with receiving money, regardless if it's a gift or not. I don't feel comfortable with donations. Never have, and you'll never see me ask for donations because I don't feel comfortable around it. I've always said I always had a little bit of an issue with that. I don't need it and I don't want it. If I need money, then I'll go get a job. Very honest, I'll go get a job. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and then act all sad and stuff so I can get people to donate to me. No, that's just not who I am and what I want to do. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Later on the ASMR channel, we'll have an ASMR review video coming out. The video itself is different than the title. It's not clickbait. I actually had to adjust the title because a certain word kept on letting the video getting demonetized. So that's a little bit frustrating. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace out.